Hello guys, this is Shwephan and today we are going to discuss one of the poems of Walter Malone, and that is Opportunity. But if you are new in my lecture, please like and subscribe my channel. Well, let's move and discuss it. They do me wrong, who say I come no more, when once I knock and fail to find you in. And this first stanza, Opportunity itself says that people are wrong to say that I come once and then no more. Because once I knock at your door and fail to find you in, or not get any response from inside. So what does an opportunity do? For every day I stand outside your door and bid you wake and rise to fight and win. In these lines, Opportunity says, when I fail to find you or get no response, so every day I come and stand before the door of your home. But for what? In the second line, it says, and bid you wake and rise to fight and win. It means, and I bid you or call you to wake up and rise and fight and win. Wail not for precious chances passed away. Weep not for golden ages on the wane. In this second stanza, the opportunity encourages us and says that we should not feel sad about the precious chances that have passed away. Well, not for precious chances passed away means that we should not feel sad about the precious chances that have passed away. And the second line says, weep not for golden ages on the wane, means we should not weep for good times which have now ended. But why? Then says, each night I burn the records of the day. At sunrise every soul is born again. And these lines, Opportunity clarifies the matter and says, we should not wail for precious chances passed away, because each night Opportunity burns or removes the records of the day, and says, at sunrise every soul is born again, which means early in the morning, with sunrise, new soul is born again, and free from past deeds. Dost thou behold thy lost youth all aghast, dost reel from righteous retributions below. And this third stanza, the Opportunity is asking question and says, do you think your past youth is terrible, or do you think you have been punished for your righteous deeds? In simple words, Opportunity says, if you did something good for welfare of human beings, but you have been given something bad in response. So in the next lines it says, then turn from the blotted archives of the past and find the future's pages white as snow. In these lines, Opportunity gives us advice and says, think no more about your past and turn from the spotted pages of your past life. Then turn from the blotted archives of the past means then turn from the spotted pages of the past life and find the future's pages white as snow means and think about the future, and the future's pages are clean and as white as snow. Art thou a mourner? Rouse thee from thy spell. Art thou a sinner? Sins may be forgiven. In this fourth stanza, Opportunity encourages us and says, if you are mourning on the past life, so it is not a good thing, and avoid it. And then says, art thou a sinner? Sins may be forgiven, means that if you have committed sins, so do not worry about them, because sins can also be forgiven by God, if He wishes. And then says, each morning gives thee wings to flee from hell, each night a star to guide thy feet to heaven. Here in this stanza, Opportunity says that each morning gives us a chance to run back from wrongdoings and save ourselves from hellfire. And then says, each night a star to guide thy feet to heaven, means each night gives us an opportunity to win heaven by good deeds and abandoning the wrong path. Laugh like a boy at splendors that have sped, to vainest joys be blind and deaf and dumb. In these lines again, opportunity advises us that we should laugh like a boy at the splendid or magnificent days of our past. And then says, to vanished joys, be blind and deaf and dumb, means we should not notice the joys that have disappeared. In simple words, we should be like blind, deaf, dumb to the vanished joys. My judgment seal the dead past when it's dead, but never bind a moment yet to come. In these lines, opportunity says, I stop my decisions when a person is no more, and then says, but never bind a moment yet to come. It means opportunity offers new chances and does not stop moments that are to come to us. In simple words, it means opportunity will never stop its offers to us until we are alive. But our responsibility is to make use of the opportunities and get advantages of them. Though deep in mire, wring not your hands and weep. I lend my arm to all who say I can. In this last stanza, opportunity says, if you are in difficult situation, so do not wring your hand and weep, because I will lend my hand to take you out of from this difficult situation. And then says, I lend my arm to all who say I can. And this line, it says, I help those people who have the courage and determination of doing good deeds in life. No shamefaced outcast ever sank so deep, but yet might rise and be again a man. In these last lines, it is said whenever a person faces unfavorable situation in life, so he should not lose hope or courage, because he may rise and become a good human being in the real sense of the word.